I'll go ahead and ask you a couple questions now, if that's all right. You served the Republic for 21 years. What was your role?
My role? Titles don't matter. The Directorate doesn't work the way you think. Ministries are compartments in a larger machine. I was part of the State Preservation Authority. Some of us handled surveillance, others managed compliance. I specialized in what you might call records of silence. What disappears? Who disappears? Why? If you want to understand Danvar, you must forget the idea of a ruler with a desk and a pen. Danvar is not led, it is maintained. The Directorate is not 3 men making decisions. It is 3 pillars, carrying the weight of the state. If one pillar falls, the structure collapses. So none of us fall.
The Directorate has no faces. Why? Wouldn't people rally behind leaders?
Faces are fragile. They age, they crack, they betray emotion. A face is a weakness, because a bullet can erase it. Danvar has no faces, because Danvar cannot fall to a single shot, a single scandal, or a single weakness. Do you know the first rule of permanence? Nothing human lasts. So we take the human out of the equation.
What about daily life for ordinary citizens? What does Danvar give them?
Stability. They wake and know there will be bread. Not much, not fancy, but bread. They know trains will run. They know electricity will flow. They know they are watched, but that too is stability. Chaos is a stranger. It does not enter their streets. People complain in whispers, but they survive. You in the West think survival is not enough, but in Danvar, survival is victory. You don't measure happiness. You measure continuity.
You talk about silence as if it's a doctrine. Was that taught?
Of course. From childhood, in schools, in youth brigades, in every poster. Silence is security. Silence is loyalty. Silence is permanence. Noise is instability. Arguments, debates, protests. Noise breaks nations. You've seen it. The collapse of others after the Union fell. But Danvar survived because we silenced the noise. You cannot topple what you cannot hear.
How does the Directorate enforce that silence?
How does gravity enforce its pull? The question doesn't make sense to us. You don't wake each morning and ask, why does the sun rise? It simply does. The methods are comprehensive. Cameras in every station, ledgers that note who attends, who abstains, records that reach deeper than bloodlines. But more powerful than any prison is the knowledge that someone vanished yesterday, and no one speaks their name today. That is the most effective enforcement, when silence polices itself.
Did you ever question it? Ever doubt?
Doubt is noise, and noise is decay. I told you, we do not lead Danvar, we carry it. You cannot question the load on your shoulders when it is the roof above your head. But there were moments. I saw what it cost. I saw families lose fathers because he missed one meeting. Mothers who starved because she asked the wrong question. And I wondered, is survival worth this? But then I looked east, I looked west, and I saw chaos, governments collapsing, neighbors at war, and I told myself, permanence is mercy, even if it looks like cruelty. It took my own son being taken from me to wake up to what was happening around me. That's why I left.
There are rumors about projects, about weapons hidden from the world. Can you comment?
I cannot,
Why not?
because some things are not mine to speak. There are truths that are heavier than I am. Ask me about life, about silence, about fear. But do not ask me about what lies in vaults and silos. You will not get an answer worth anything.
Then tell me this. Why invade Ostragal now? Why show power so openly, when Danvar survived for decades in the shadows?
Necessity. Always necessity. When infection threatens the body, you cut it out. PRF3 was not just Ostragal's disease. They crossed the border. They carried noise into our streets that could not be tolerated. Do not mistake this. Danvar has not changed. Danvar does not expand, does not conquer. We eliminate the threat, and we endure. That is all. You measure progress by elections, treaties, flags. We measure it by years endured without collapse. We will not break. We will not even answer. You will shout. We will endure. And when your voices are gone, Danvar will remain.
Citizens, the Directorate requires your immediate attention. You will now repeat these words, so that loyalty is remembered not only in thought but in sound. Repeat after me. Order is strength. Repeat after me. Strength is permanence. Repeat after me. Silence is loyalty. Repeat after me. The Republic does not fall. These words are not slogans. They are the foundation of the Republic. You will speak them each day. You will carry them in silence. They will outlast the enemy, the hardship and the years. To know them is to be trusted. To speak them is to endure.